Hey everybody, right now we're going to be making some data points and some charts based off of your performance on your puzzle cube. So you need this piece of paper that we just did yesterday, and I'll hand that back to you. And we're going to fill this out. So it should be like on the top of your Google Classroom. So here we go. So according to all of your instructions here that you got, or your data that you got, we're going to go ahead and count the yeses and count the nos on the number of people who got your puzzle cube solved. So I'm going to do mine as an example, and then we need formulas on here and a couple charts. So I'm going to figure out that 5 people got mine. All right, and then I'm going to go through here and the amount of time allowed, time complete, and then the amount of time it took for them to solve it. So if you remember yesterday, we did either 2 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to put 2 minutes and 30 seconds on there. I'm going to grab this, so I call this the smart corner. I'm going to drag it down. That didn't work. So I'm going to put 2:30 there. I'm going to highlight both of those. Drag that down, should copy and paste, or I could just type 2:30, 2:30, 2:30. And then I'm going to do the time that I got. So the first person, they didn't get it. Second person, they didn't get it. Third person, didn't get it. I'm on a roll. Fourth person did get it with 1 second left. So I got to go 0:01. All right. And then I'll just kind of go through and solve this. So all right. And then we want to set up a formula that tells us the amount of time it took for the student to solve it. So that equals this number minus this number. And then I will bring this on down. And so, for example, if they had 1 second left on the clock, and they had 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It took them 2 minutes and 29 seconds for them to solve it. All right. So my average time right now is 2:30. But, like, these people didn't solve it. So I'm just going to delete, like, those people on there. And this right here, I'm going to change to time. Yes. Okay, so we need to change this to time. So, like, if you click on it and more format, time. There we go. We don't need the AM, but can we get rid of that? Well, okay. So the average time someone took to solve this was 1 minute and 56 seconds. All right. Now let's count up the difficulty levels that, okay, difficulty levels. So you kind of have to go through and count up all of them. All right, now let's make some graphs. So we want to do a puzzle cube. So we want this as a graph. So I'm going to highlight all this and make this as a pie chart. So there we go. Let's see, can we customize that? you pick different pie charts. There's a donut chart. Donuts. Okay. There's a cool 3D one. And then also, let's make this a bar graph. So I'm going to highlight all those. I'm going to pick that. That's not what I want. Whoops. That's not what I want it to look like. I want to just highlight only that. Only the votes. That's what I want. So we've got our values here, here, and here. All right. And if you want, you can, let's see, what kind of bar graphs do we have? Column graphs. That's cool. All right. So this is our challenge day activity. We do want some formulas going down here, so we should be able to show some formulas that are right here. We should have two types of charts. We should have some kind of pie chart or donut chart. We should have some kind of bar graph here, bar chart right here that kind of shows us what difficulty it is. So according to mine and my students, they voted that my average, or probably my difficulty was more than likely a 4. All right. So that's our instructions. That's what we want to get done. And then have a good break. Have a good weekend. Don't forget to take a screen grab of this for your portfolio. And click Turn In on Google Classroom.